Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my place. I'd like to bring something out what makes Jehovah's Witnesses different from other religions. Most religions teach that good people goes to heaven, bad people will be destroyed, or bad people will live here on earth, and the earth and the wicked will be destroyed. But those people do not read the Bible to see what we learn from Jehovah's Witnesses teaching, that the earth will remain here forever and the righteous will inherit the earth. And I remember the scripture saying that if you look for the wicked in the future, there will be none, and you cannot find a wicked person. So that means the earth will return to a paradise. But does that mean Jehovah's Witnesses has the truth? Does it mean that everybody supposed to drop what they're doing and turn away from their wicked religion, or get out of the world to become a Jehovah's Witness? So I'm going to play a small part of a talk and we'll take it from there. Now, these three people are just like Jehovah's Witnesses. That two of them was using medicine at that time to get immortality, just like Jehovah's Witnesses religion. You believe Watchtower and you'll get immortality as long as you keep knocking on people's doors. Second person killed or drained the blood out of three boys, and the blood was different. One could have had an O negative, one could have an A, and the other one could be anything else. But the one about Florida, since I live in Florida, Fountain of Youth, well, I don't see too many old people turn young and living forever. So basically the Fountain of Youth was a myth. So this guy wasted his life, just like Jehovah's Witnesses wasting their life, thinking that they will get immortality if they obey the elders, obey the governing body, obey the organization, and they are being scammed out of their mortality. So people, when they come to your door and give you a sell pitch from the Bible that the meek will inherit the earth, that part is true. But you need to dig deeper. If you're watching this video, then you're taking the first step, because Jehovah's Witnesses is being scammed, just like these three men, out of mortality. As long as you stay in Watchtower's teaching, as long as you start studying and learning their lies in this organization, you are going to be just like them, down a river without no paddles, and without being the controller of your destiny. The river, its Watchtower, is taking you to your last run before it destroys you. So let's continue.
Now, even though these stories of ones searching to live forever are from long ago, it doesn't end there. Dmitry Itskov, who is considered by many to be the Russian godfather of the internet, said that in a recent interview that his goal was to live to 10,000 years old. And that wasn't just talk from Dmitry. He put his money where his mouth was. In 2012, he started what he called the 2045 Initiative, where he brought together 30 of Russia's top scientists to study immortality. His plan, which sounds a lot more like science fiction than science fact, was to create a cybernetic immortality and an artificial body in which he could transfer the consciousness of a human being into a remotely controlled avatar.
And the funny story about that, they already made science fiction movies in that principle of placing human brains into an android. People, to gain immortality, you have to come to Christ, to His Father, through the Bible. You cannot get it from any organization. You can't get it out of no false religion. And you can't get it out of any cults. And Jehovah's Witnesses is 3 out of 3. Especially the cult part. People keeps attacking me. Why don't you move on to another religion? I will move on when there is no more Watchtower. There is no more Jehovah's Witnesses knocking at anyone's doors. I'll move on when this destructive cult is destroyed. Then I may do research and study other religions, which I did partial in a bunch of them. Found out the true roots of Watchtower from all the way back to the Millerites. And the thing is, people, yeah, the other person was Helen White. People, you have to do this. You have to understand the purpose of these videos and the purpose to record these talks to show you how you are being twisted and bent to the Watchtower's ways. And when you start realizing that you're getting tired of being twisted and being lied to, that's when you are waking up and realizing you are in a false, dangerous cult. And it is a false religion. So let's continue about their paradise.
Or synthetic brain. And he isn't alone. In the same article, the billionaire co-founder of the tech company Oracle stated the idea of accepting immortality as being, or as accepting mortality as being incomprehensible. And the co-founder of Google stated that he hopes to cure death. This will to live forever shouldn't really surprise us, though. Careful study of the Bible has shown.
Yeah, let's back up just a little bit. Watchtower is doing so much research of how people try to gain immortality, but they're not doing research on their false religion so people can gain immortality by coming to Christ and His Father through the knowledge of the Bible. But they're wasting their time digging research and putting the blame on people that they're looking the wrong direction to get immortality when they should have been coming. Well, true, some of that is the past, but if there was Jehovah's Witnesses at that time, they would become a Jehovah's Witness to gain immortality. But people, that's the reason why the Bible is there, to teach us what's right from wrong, to gain everlasting life or death. But it's our choice. Just like it's my choice to get out of Watchtower's false teaching to come to Christ. Now, I wouldn't have been able to be a Christian, a true Christian, if I was still a Jehovah's Witness. Because when you start talking about Christ, what Christ has done and all that, now you are what they call a false Christian, because you do not honor Jehovah. You abandoned Jehovah to worship Christ and His Father. So let's continue a little bit more in their nonsense paradise.
That God originally intended for humans to live forever. And scientifically that makes sense as well. In his book, The Dream of Eternal Life, Dr. Mark Benecke notes, nearly all the body is renewed several times during the course of a life. After about 7 years, we are new people in the truest sense of the word. However, this does not go on indefinitely, because cells stop multiplying after a predetermined number of divisions. If that was not the case, though, he states, the human body could regenerate itself for a very long time, even eternally. Our DNA and cellular makeup is that of a person who was designed to never die. And since that is the case, our brains have a difficult time dealing with death. What happened then? If the Bible indicates that we're intended to live forever, and science backs that idea up, why is it that humans die? And what will help us correct that issue of death? We're going to use the Bible to see that the simple answer is the resurrection. The resurrection is essential to the fulfillment of Jehovah's original purpose. Let's examine first how death came to be. The Bible clearly answers that question. Let's look together in the book of John. We're going to look at John chapter 8, verse 44. John 8:44 says, "You are from your father, the devil, and you wish to do the desires of your father. That one was a murderer when he
And guess what? That scripture points to Jehovah's Witnesses' true father, Satan the devil. Because when this organization or this religion is based on so many lies and so many cover-ups, how can you say this religion is backed by Christ and God when truth and evidence is so much out there on the internet, so much that we have done research to prove without a shadow of doubt Satan the devil is guiding the Jehovah's Witnesses and trying to get them to bring more people into this false religion to worship Satan the devil under the name of Jehovah and their false Christ too. So let's go a little bit more.
Because truth is not in him. When he speaks the lie, he speaks according to his own disposition.
That's the gut and body
He is a
lying.
liar and the father of the lie. We see that the devil is called a murderer and the father of the lie. How is that so with him? When Adam and Eve, the first two human beings, were on earth, it was the devil who said that eating from the tree of knowledge of good and bad would not bring them death, but instead...
And any human come to this organization to be Jehovah's Witnesses, they won't die either. They will have immortality. The elders will be princes of the new world. All this is a lie too. So people, please start doing research for yourself. Tagging me on my videos and telling me that I don't know nothing about this religion, because there's many good Jehovah's Witnesses. You can't be a good Jehovah's Witness when you're in a false religion. You're in a dangerous cult. What makes you could be the greatest Jehovah's Witness and you still will be called wicked because you're trying to bring more people into this false religion. So that makes you guilty of letting children die and your members die for no blood transfusion. Guilty letting elders and everyone in your kingdom hall to molest children. But it's okay. You can disfellowship somebody smoking a cigarette, elders. But when it comes to your buddies that you go to their house and they tell you about their fun time with this little sister and molesting her, and you just pat him on the back, say, good brother, that's one down, and keep going, because we're not going to turn you in. But we will turn to a person who drinking too much, we'll just fellowship him. If someone goes out there molesting children, we won't just fellowship them. If an elders commit adultery, we just take them off a little bit, maybe a month off of his privileges, and then we put him back. And everybody still believe this wicked organization is going to be granted, guaranteed 100% to live here on earth, while other religions will be destroyed because they did not recognize their false God Jehovah. They didn't recognize that this is the true false religion that you need to come to. So people, thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing to my channel, and thank you for the ones that insult me, call me names, and really using your profound language. The only ones that you're hurting is yourself, because you're rejecting the truth, what I'm telling you about this false religion. So that's the reason your accusations, your cussing, your bad language is because you can't comprehend, just like Jehovah's Witnesses can't comprehend. They are in a false religion. So you're attacking me for doing a job trying to keep them from coming to your house, brainwashing you, your friends, and your neighbors. So you're attacking me. You should be attacking the Jehovah's Witnesses, not the ones who's doing the job that you refuse to do. So y'all take it easy, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye bye.